Hello teachers, let me explain a little bit more about this class notebook, right, which I tested right now. I think this will be helpful for you to maintain the class notebook between you and your students, right? So here in this window I have logged into my Teams. This is my view, right? And then in another window I have logged into one of the students account. Let me show you his view. Right, so this is the student view where he sees all the classes, and this is my view, right? So I am looking at computer science, right? G11 computer science. So when I go to the general, I have the class notebook. So when you go to class notebook, initially it will take some time to set up the class notebook, so you have to be patient there. So already I have set this up, and as Anushika pointed out, you can use this navigation panel to access your notebook. So this is just like an exercise book, and imagine that you have different pages and different sections, right? So you can go through this welcome notes to find out what the options are, and if you don't have time to read, just go to the collaboration space. Now this is where you can have your content, like using your collaboration space, and then this one, right? And this paper one notes, let me show you. Let me delete this section first. Okay, so it'll be like this, your collaboration space, like that, right? And then here you can start a new page and name it as okay, let's say my notes or something. My notes. Then here you can type your notes. So as I suggested you, like if you are doing a note initially for the first time, I think it's important, it's better if you use a digital note like this, right? Because this has some amazing options. Like for example, you can go to insert and you can insert a file, right? Let me insert a file as an attachment. Choose file. I can insert a file like that. I can insert a picture. It's like a digital version of an exercise book that you maintain from file. I can insert a picture like that. Okay, comes embedded into the page like that. I can even use the drawing options, the drawing options. Right? And I can even use an audio recording. Now watch this. I can insert an audio recording of my voice recording. It's being recorded now, so you stop it. Stop it there, and it has gone as an audio recording. Right? And just double click on it. Your students will be able to download, and I think you can even play back there. See the small icon there. Right. Okay, so you can play back here. So inside the notes itself they can play back, right? Okay, so that's the collaboration space, and these are the pages that I can have in my digital exercise book, right? Okay, now if you want to share something with the particular student, you can go to that particular student. Now I'll go to the student that I am sharing here with. this particular student, Lahiru. So I go to Lahiru's section, and then if I want to give him a homework or something, click on homework and right click here, add a new page. Your page title, and then I can give the homework. Right now, the interesting thing, the beauty, one of the most beautiful things here is dictation. See, I can simply read out the question and it will type. Watch this. You have to make a note on. Okay, so make sure that speak clearly and there's not much noise. Okay. Write an essay about digital divide. See, you can dictate and stop. Okay, and you will need to remove certain section, edit it a little bit, right? But that's easier than typing, right? Okay, so that's dictate option here, right? And again, you can use highlighters and things like that. Highlight, right? And again, drawing option and everything, right? So that was a homework for a particular child, Lahiru. Okay, now let's see how this appears on Lahiru's window, Lahiru's login, right? So you go to Lahiru's login, and this is computer science, G11 computer science. He goes there, and he's in general, and there he has the class notebook. It takes a little bit of time to load the class notebook. Once it is loaded, you have the navigation pane here. You go there and you can see the collaborative space is there, collaboration space. Put it down and you will see your notes are there, your notes that were shared with the rest of the class, and that includes the PDF document, the image that I inserted, the drawing, and also the audio recording. So how cool is that, right? And then if Lahiru, now it's Lahiru who is using this, so if he goes to his notebook section here, he will be able to see his homework that was given to him individually. Okay, now let's say you gave the homework in the files, in the files section, right? Okay, let me show you. I go back to my window and I want to upload a homework file inside the files, not in the class notebook but inside the files. Okay, and let's say it's this one, computer science holiday work. I have uploaded using this, right? That's the homework for this, guys, for everyone, right? Now Lahiru, what he can do is he can go to files and download this holiday work file. Download. And he can do it offline. You can click here to find out. It goes to downloads, right? It goes to download. Let me take this to desktop so that I can easily find it. So imagine that now I am pretending to be Lahiru. And I paste it. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to do the homework. So it's a PDF. So what he can do is here GCKCS. Alright, GCKCS. So I am Lahiru, and I open this, and I'm going to do this using comments. Go to comments, and I'm going to use the pen tool and then do this. Okay. It's a bit slow. Right, just imagine that I'm doing this, right? That drawing is a bit awkward because I'm doing a screen recording, but he'll be able to write it nicely, and he can even use the text tool, this text tool, and to type the answer. Right, and save it. So this is one option for the student to answer your homework, or else he can write it on a paper and take a screenshot, take a photograph, right? So whatever the document is, it doesn't matter. What he can do is he can right now save it. So this child selected the PDF method to send you the answer. Now what he can do is he can, instead of he should not upload it to the files, because you know whatever you upload in files will be accessible to other students as well. So the best option is to go to his private notebook, class notebook. So remember, his private notebook is inside the class notebook, right? Takes time, little bit time to load. So this is the student. Okay, now he's going to go for the not the collaborative space, because it can be seen by others as well. Now let me see whether the student can edit this. Oh yes. So the collaborative space, the student can even edit it. So if you are giving the homework here, they might be able to edit it. So you can use the file option to upload the homework, or else here you can even insert it as a picture, right? So whatever it is, right, it's up to you. And then what Lahiru can do is he can go to his notebook, go to homework. Oh, hold on. This is not the collaborative space. Let's see whether they can edit the collaborative space, right? My notes. Okay, it's this one. Yes, so the collaborative space they can change. Yeah, they can remove the content as well. Right, so it's up to you to decide, right? So collaborative space, anyone can edit, right? But what Lahiru can do is he can go to his notebook, go to homework, and he can attach the file here, the answer file. You go to insert, file, attachment, desktop, and this is his answer. So he's inserting it into his homework. Attaching the file into his homework. Okay, right, now if teacher goes and checks class notebook, let's see whether Lahiru has uploaded the homework. So there was no notification here, so Lahiru will have to tell you, message or something, and tell you that he has uploaded. I'm not really sure whether it generates the notifications, but if you go to Lahiru and his homework, Lahiru's notebook, you can see his answer script upload. So you can simply double click on this and download and mark it. And if you go to another student, you will see there are no files under, there's no homework page even. So that shows how unique the notebook to each student is, right? Okay, so I hope the notebook is easy to understand now, right? Okay, finally let me show you this channel thing, because one of the teachers asked about the channel. So channel is actually a sub class inside a class. So this is my class. So what I do is I go here and right click on the ellipsis here, or just click and go to manage team, or directly add channel. And so since G11 computer science is going to have 2 papers, I'm going to create 2 channels here. Paper 1, you can select whether you want specific people to use it, or all the team members in the group. I used it earlier, so let me P1, that's for paper 1, right? And you can see that it comes under the class, right? So if I want to have another channel, I can go to add channel and add it as another channel, right? Okay, now you can see it's just like a copy of the class. You have a conversation for that particular channel, and even a note section is there, right? So one note will open there, right? Now the thing is, if I want to give a homework or something for this particular paper, I can simply go to general, or even P1 notes, open the navigation pane, P1, there's a page already, P1 question. So let me use dictation. Okay, microphone has an issue. Let me refresh. So what I did was I went to that particular channel, paper 1 channel, right? And the notebook. Okay, let me type the question here. Right, so I give the question here because that is related to paper 1, right? Paper 1. So I went to the channel and went to the notebook and put the question up there in a particular page. So I can even go to general, class notebook, open the navigation, collaboration space, you can see P1 notes is there. See, right? I can access it through the class notebook as well. Okay, Now let's see how it appears to the student, right? Okay, so let's go to the student view. This is Lahiru's well. Now let me go to post and then come back to his class notebook. You can see already the channel is created for him. So G11 computer science, this is the general section and this is the P1 section, right? So remember, it takes a little bit time to open this note because note is open inside Teams. See, it takes a little bit of time. There you go. If he goes to P1, he can see the P1 question, paper 1 question, right? If he goes to see P1 question, so he can answer it right here, right? So easy, and it's his private notebook. Okay, right, now let me show you the final thing, which is scheduling a meeting with a channel. So it's simply you go to the calendar just like I showed you before, and you can either click on the calendar here, any slots, or else you can click on new meeting. You can even click here, right? So if I'm scheduling it to 9 AM 21st, just click there, 9 AM finishing time, at title test, and here channel. So my class is G11 computer science. There you go, you can see the channel is there. So if I am conducting this specifically for paper 1, it can be even a subject like this can be your class, let's say 3B. This P1 will be Catholic students or Buddhist students or Islam students. It's so easy, right? Because when we were creating the channel, we were able to select the students and create it. Select particular students. Yeah, I hope you remember that, right? So I can allocate it to P1, that particular channel, and schedule the meeting, right? So where did we add individual people for channels? It was here when I create the channel, add channel, I was able to select accessible only to a specific group of people within the team. So I give a, let me say P2, next. Here you can add the specific people, typing their name. Okay, so if you select specific people, it will come to this window, otherwise it will just create, or else you can even add them later on, right? Because I have this option of adding members, right? It shows the lock icon because it's only for specific people, right? So this can be a 3B class, and this can be Buddhist students, and this can be Catholic students, like that, and you can have the meeting with them individually. So hope it's clear. If you have any issues, any problems, feel free to ask.